Hi listeners, welcome to my channel. We have covered the overview of July and the Cancer season, the Cancer new moon, and the volatility we will experience in August, and we have seen a preview of that volatility already in early part of July. Today we are going to go deeper into each sign to understand what needs to be initiated to support this volatility over the course of these 2 weeks, and what oppositions we are about to face to our new starts and new efforts or beginnings in July. Understanding this is key to handling the volatility we would see peak in August. As I said, we cannot do Leo season in August without understanding the requisite support from Cancer season. Influence holds for 2 weeks and moon is now visible, making this the right time to plant new seeds in line with the specific themes we would discuss for your sign. You should check your rising sign followed by sun or moon sign. Rising is most accurate, though career perspective holds from sun sign as well. Moon sign gives more information on the influence on personal life. As this complements the Capricorn full moon, do check that if you haven't checked for your specific zodiac sign, because that will merge with the trends we discussed today for your sign. I publish all of my written content now on Substack. You can sign up for my free newsletter on it so you receive all the transit updates as a written transcript for you to reference anytime you want. I would like to thank my patrons for their support for the channel. If you would like to support my work, if you find it meaningful or helpful in any ways to you, at cost of a coffee a month, you can choose to become a patron to support the content of this channel. I will leave the link to both in details. My name is Charu, and now our channel's name is also Astrology with Charu. I hope you like the new name. I'm your host on this journey, so let's dig in. Hi Libra. Libra, this is a critical time and season for you as your critical axis of career and home family is activated for key shifts and changes. Cardinal season demands changes in the now and here, so some critical decisions might be coming through regarding your life path, your place of living, and your family structure. Cancer new moon, which happened on 10th of July, which will influence us for 2 weeks, it brings fresh infusion of energy into your career and public standing. It's urging you to make the changes in line with your needs in your career, change in career, partnerships or associations at work, change in bosses, change in spouse's career, change in your personal or professional title, change in your partner's or parents' life could be on the cards here and becoming formalized now. This is especially true for Libra rising sun or moon around 18 degree of Libra, 3 degrees before and after, or around 11th of October born Libra sun, again 3 days before and after. This season gives you opportunity to think of the future because Neptune is inspiring us to think beyond the current moment in terms of what's possible for you, and maybe what's possible for you is far away from where you are right now. The sensitivity we have with our external position, it can be very high right now, how we are perceived by others, and that could be a sensitive topic because you could feel a little bit in the spotlight, and we might not be sure how we want to be perceived. How do you want to show up as a leader or authority at work and home? It would be under consideration. There might be a process right now where you need to sort of put down your development goals. Where am I going 10 years down the line? Those kind of things. And now Mercury is here as well. So you might be discussing where you're going in terms of your career, in terms of your title, in terms of your personal title in your personal life as well. And decisions might be overdue here. Decisions of careers, of partnerships, of projects, of associations at work, decisions of authorities, spouses or partners' career, and your personal title and role in all of that. All those topics of decision which impact our personal life, these are critical decisions which need to be taken over 2 weeks. We might have so something new starting in our career, but at the same time there might be changes in a personal life which need to be balanced with this. We have been through almost 2 years of eclipses in your house of career and in your personal life. So there might be certain chapters which essentially have closed for you. And that might have brought to focus around January of 2020, like a phase in your career is done. Like it's time to start something new now, and you would feel being watched. As in this season, a spotlight is on you, so as to speak. You want a work environment that's inspiring, that's nurturing, and with the right environment, Libra, you're able to perform the best. It's true for most people, but it's essential for your growth that the environment you're working in, it's nurturing and it's inspiring and it's creative. You have to honor that need. You have to honor the sensitivity you have. You have to honor the kind of environment that you need to perform the best. So the change in your career could be driven by the need to get that kind of environment. Something more inspiring needs to be initiated versus what you've had so far, and that will impel you to do some changes, bring about, put down some seeds of a new work environment, of a new, career, a new life path right now. Both Jupiter and Neptune in July are in your house of work environment for the last time for 2021. They would again come back together in 2022 to be together for the whole year. I spoke about it in your 2022 preview. But you're being shown a good preview now of what's possible for you. What's possible for you and what you desire in your work environment. What is your inspiration? What do you want to aim for? We spoke of it also in your Neptune retrograde post, that certain things that you did not see before, like we wish that this is what we want, but the reality is not yet shown. So when Neptune is retrograde, a fog is lifted and you sort of see more clearly what you want in your work environment, and it's impelling you to make certain changes in what's not real in your day-to-day work and projects that you're working on, or in your daily environment and routines. It's increasing your sensitivity to others, which makes us feel more. If something is not working in the work environment, you feel it more, it pressurizes you more, and it also creates a sensitivity in health, which means that a dissonance in work or a negative work environment, it affects your mind easily and it shows up in your health more. But it can bring extremely helpful insights because you essentially are given an easy radar of what's working or not working for you. You're able to discriminate very easily between who you want in your life, in your immediate environment, as well as what kind of projects you want to really work on. It can bring interesting project opportunities which are creative. It can help in peaceful resolution of conflicts in any. It can also bring help from coworkers. It essentially softens you at work, and it softens you as a person. You have lower boundaries with others due to that. Lower boundaries with others in your immediate environment, which has its positive and negative. Positive is that you are able to perceive very easily that what others want of you. You have your sensitivity to understand needs of others, but it can become tough on your health because you're very sensitive. You can sense what other people are thinking. If there's a negative environment, it can get to you. It can affect your health more. And we need to be careful of that because Neptune in this position does reduce our immunity. It does take away the minerals more from our body, especially the degrees where it's acting, which is around 23 degree of Libra, which is around 16th of October born. So if you have planets, if you're a Libra rising sun or moon, or if you have planets around 23 degree of Libra, which is around 16th of October born for Libra sun, health is something you need to be careful of. There might be certain clues given to you on what is working for you in your immediate environment and what is not. But as both Neptune and Jupiter support your new move in career, it's possible that your career move could be linked to cinema, or you might need to travel to a faraway place to get there. It could be linked to creativity, media, films, spirituality, far off, being away on a sea or close to sea. It could be a very intuitive move in your career, and it should flow in terms of who you are as a person. Positive conversation with someone at work or someone on a day-to-day basis interaction can bring ideas on your next career move. Jupiter and Neptune are currently aspecting 1 degree and 23 degree of Libra, which would greatly benefit from taking inputs or have a positive discussion with someone at work. Even take something positive from an enemy or critic at work, because it shows you a different perspective. And that's 1 degree or 23 degree of Libra rising sun or moon 2 degrees before or after, which is around 24th of September or around 16th of October born Libra sun. Though all of you can take advantage of this and should in July, a project that's more inspiring, a change in place of working, adding what a feature to workplace, working from home, having more flexibility in work, finding a new place of work, peaceful resolution of a conflict, getting a new pet, compassion to a co-worker. All these things will help you. They will help you in finding a new career path. So just changing a work environment a little bit can open new ideas about it. Adding what a feature to your workplace, working from home, having more flexibility at work, resolving a conflict at work, getting a pet, compassion to a co-worker or assistant, working on a media or creative project, or adding to existing work, a certain creative, bells and whistles. All of those have potential to inspire a new career path for you right now. Your specialized skills, compassion, and style of working, of bringing people together, is conducive to success and career. And you should take advantage of this moment to showcase that. If you are a leader or head of any unit, this can show great support from the team. These are earth houses in harmony with each other, which bodes well for material success. But as I mentioned in part 1, any new star in your career, any new star in Cancer season will come through an opposition, which will come shortly after. Around 17th of July and 25th of July, Pluto opposition comes into play. There could be a challenge from home, from family, from place of living, which can come to you. This is a struggle that will push you to redevelop the strength you feel in your personal credibility. It will create a deeper conviction in who you are, because you'll be pushed to show your inner security and foundations. You sort of are being toughened with this Pluto transit, and it could happen through intense ego conflict, very possible in your personal life. During the 17th July conflict or 25th of July conflict, your ego can feel challenged. Or there could be a physical challenge in your personal life. For example, there's a family obligation. You need to take care of somebody in family. There could be a challenge on place of living, a damage at home, a renovation at home, pipes and plumbing of the house having issues. I have 3 Libras in my house. We have been driven out of our house due to our neighbors deciding that this is the great time to do renovations. So we have like jackhammers all day long. So your focus on your career or your life path is impacted from this opposition and intensity in your personal life, in your home life. As much as there might be jackhammers outside of you, this is an external manifestation always of an internal struggle. Pluto is always showing you jackhammers outside, which are an external manifestation of an internal struggle within you. Pluto is always more concerned with changing something which is within us by showing an external conflict. And in this position, it calls for intense transformation, a bold step, a change in your family life, in your personal life, getting rid of clutter in your home. So for example, sometimes the plumbing breaks because we haven't, repaired or clutter or removed the clutter in our house, getting the gunk out, getting the plumbing done, literally and figuratively in your personal life. Like for us, there are potential indications of change of place of living for us. Because this is not the first time you'll be hearing the jackhammers. And in your case, you'll see that you're hearing in your personal situation, this will not be the conflict which is happening for the first time. Pluto calls for going below the surface and eliminating what is not serving us anymore. It is asking you to have deeper conviction on who you are, strengthen your emotional ground, because you'll need to hold your ground. Power struggles could be experienced in your life, especially for 25 degree of Libra, which is around 18th of October born Libra Sun. Again, 2 degrees before and after 25 degree of Libra, 2 days before and after 18th of October. This is intense. It's going to be felt physically by you. And this intensity forms a cardinal T-square with you. So the only outlet is to take an action. It will involve you to change something fundamental for you. It could be your life path. It could be how you show up. Somewhere if you have been giving your power away, this will force you to stand up for yourself. And this can lead to transforming event in your personal life, which was long overdue, which could mean a change in place of living, change in your equation in your family. You are a cardinal sign. You don't shy away from problem solving. And looking at this aspect, giving air to your ego and ambition is the solution in my view. You need to live your full potential no matter what. Following your ambition, respecting your own capabilities, respecting your identity is the solution here. But it will happen through a challenge of very personal nature around 17th and 25th of July. You might have seen preview of that towards the end of June already. This is a critical turning point which will help you decide firmly what changes need to be made in your personal and professional life. Now, this is coming after a period of volatility in early part of July, which would again be experienced in August, as the houses which deal with who you're becoming are at conflict with each other. Your ability to express your I, because this forces you, I need to express my I need to express my identity. It might be suppressed by the volatility you experience in support from others. You possibly don't feel supported from others. Or it could be due to, and this is support from your personal partner, your business partner, or you don't feel financially supported, or due to a change in financial situation of your partner, due to volatility in your partner's life, you may not be able to express your I. Self-expression and ability to take risk is more muted due to volatility in your financial house. Risk reward of life might seem out of balance, but we are being pushed to take on a more powerful role in life, especially in your partnerships. Your emotional expression and creative output might be getting deepened and structured, whether you realize it or not, through this process in 2021. We spoke of it in detail in your 2021 reading for your sign, which I'll link below. But when the planets start moving in Leo, as they would in August, and you've seen a preview of that in early July, you start feeling an urgency to create your legacy, to put yourself out there, and that's further bringing this conflict of risk reward to life. While the balance between what you want to do and what others expect of you is a key theme of August, right now the volatility and the need to assert your power, show up fully, passionately in life, a transformation in give and take in your partnership would get highlighted. You need to balance out the proceeds of your partnership, and you would need to assert yourself. And this both drives the career change and gets further fed by the need for change you feel in your life path. So Uranus wants to free the passions which have been suppressed emotionally, physically, financially. Desire is the word, and it's sort of waking the lust for life. It wants you to assert your worth in joint situation. It wants you to roll the dice in the casino of stock market. Bring changes in your partnership where there is imbalance financially or emotionally or sexually. When Uranus is activated here, we see a side of ourselves we normally don't see. We're put in situations where we have to suddenly show our strength. Enrico Fermi, who discovered uranium fission and nuclear reaction, had this aspect. Unconventional power is the word. Sudden changes in life and dramatic transformations, especially psychological, happen with us. And this feeds into the new start in your career and personal life. So, either due to the need to be all you can be, you start a new career, or due to a change in your joint financial situation, due to a crisis, due to a need to assert more in your business partnership, you take a cardinal step to change your title in personal and professional life. This is only the beginning, as only the seed is sown over the next 2 weeks, which reaps benefits over next 6 months. But the trigger events to shift your life path will all happen now in these 2 weeks. And what will follow from that would be a period where you'll break through some fixed corners of your life, certain fixed elements of your life. They need to be changed, but they cannot be changed till you shift and decide on a change in your life path and a change in your personal patterns when it comes to these oppositions, these ego conflicts you're going to face around 17th and 25th of July. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Hope this was helpful. I'll see you in the next video now. Thank you.